This is the HS Game Time Roundup with Pep Fernandez. Powered by Paradise Chevrolet Cadillac. Standards for excellence.
Somehow, you just knew it was going to happen. A rematch between Santiago and Summit, but this time a lot more on the line as the two girls basketball teams met in the second round of the state playoffs. I'm Pep Fernandez, and welcome to a very special Saturday edition of the HS Game Time Roundup. The Sharks and Skyhawks battled way back in December at a tournament in which Santiago won 76-69. Here we go again. Outside of North High, arguably the top two teams in the area. And we'll get to North in just a moment, but first things first, third quarter, Summit's Adriana Brody finds Brooklyn Jackson for the jumper, and you can't spell Jackson without a J. Game even at 32. The Sharks would quickly regain the lead. Shiana Carrington works the give and go as Shireen Sutherland cutting backdoor, and Carrington gives Santiago the 34-32 lead after three quarters. To the fourth, Paris Jones feeds Monique Billings for the bucket. Sharks up by 4. But you can never count out Summit. Jillian Allen, the sweet pass to Jackson for the basket. And then it's Asia Foster pulling up for the J. The Skyhawks go on top 38-37. And Summit made it seem like a home game for them. The Skyhawk fans were loud and they outnumbered the Shark fans. Shark star Shea Rowe doing everything she could to keep her team in it. With a minute to play, Rowe nails the three and draws the foul for the 4-point play. Santiago trailing 43-41. Same score, Sharks with the ball once again. Rowe drives, gets the basket, but there's a whistle. Allen takes the charge for Summit, no basket, and Rowe fouls out of the game. Foul number 5. Summit hit some big free throws in the final moments, and they turned out to be real big because the Sharks' Carrington hit the midcourt shot at the buzzer, and Summit comes away with the 1-point win. 45-44, your final score. The Skyhawks knock off the Sharks, and next up, on the road at Mater Dei on Tuesday.
To go to Mater Dei, it's going to be a tough one. It's not going to be an easy one. It'll be just like this or even harder. We just got to keep playing how we're doing. We got to keep fighting. We got to go hard. But I believe in my team. It's going to be a tough one, so it's going to be a good game.
To compare yourself to anybody, you got to play the best. So like I tell them, you never underestimate nobody, and you don't let nobody ever underestimate you. You go out, you play hard. I don't care who your opponent is. You go out there, you play hard. We're a talented team too. So may the best team win on Tuesday.
In Division II, North back in action after a first-round bye in the state playoffs. The Huskies at home against Monache of Porterville. First quarter, Priscilla Brooks to Tatiana Calhoun for the basket. And then it's Simone DeCoude going baseline and going with the floater. It falls for DeCoude, and she loves that shot. And why not? DeCoude, the runner in the lane for North. She dropped 18 on Monache. Later, Camille Diaz to Brittany Crane for 2 of her 18 in the game. And then after the basket, Crane forces the turnover. And there's DeCoude for 2 more. North with a balanced attack against the Marauders, and leading the way, Brooks. Here with the steal, and she will finish. She went for 17 points and 23 boards. North advances to the next round, rolling 72-49. The Huskies will host Palisades on Tuesday. Now to the boys' side of the bracket, and Elsinore not ready to see their season end. The Tigers hosting Inglewood in Division II. Chris Erickley was at the game, and Chris has the highlights.
Thanks, Pep. Elsinore would be in another battle to the finish tonight, this time against Inglewood. EJ Twyman would put on a clinic from 3 again tonight, but would it be enough? Elsinore's Red Sea would bring their A-game tonight, as would the senior sharpshooter EJ Twyman. Tigers down 1 at halftime, but Twyman comes out firing, bearing the long-distance 3 for Elsinore. The Tigers star would find himself in foul trouble early in the third quarter, though, and that's when his right-hand man Lawrence Chamberlain would step up. The lefty's bread and butter is attacking the rim, and that's exactly what he would do, giving Elsinore the 2-point lead midway through the third. Inglewood would respond in a big way. Nicholas Smiley rode the bus from Inglewood, but he was flying on the big-time throwdown on the fast break, the dunk, and the foul for the Sentinels. But Twyman would be far from done. Get the kid a calling card. He's dialing in from long distance once again. Tigers up 2 with 2 minutes left in the third. Inglewood would go on a run to start the fourth quarter though. Off the drive and dish, it's Inglewood's Sean Keys knocking down the 3 from the corner. Sentinels up by as much as 9. But Twyman's 3 party was not over yet. Down the stretch, the senior guard continues to make it rain from 3. 7 threes total on the night for Twyman with 36 points. Tigers would be down just 1 with 2 minutes remaining, but Elsinore just did not have enough left in the tank tonight as they fall short, losing to Inglewood 60-55.
Thanks, Chris. In Division 5, Cal Lutheran took on the Fightin' Frogs from Ribbey Academy. Or I guess you could say Ribbit Academy, I guess. The Seahawks fall in this one 80-54, but still a great year for Cal Lu. The state playoffs resume on Tuesday. The Southern California Finals are slated for next Saturday at Citizens Business Bank Arena in Ontario. I'm Pep Fernandez for the HS Game Time Roundup.